Welcome to the blind battle of the stags. I'm your host Sam, and this is Whiskey and SV. Alright, tonight is going to be a super exciting episode because I have here with me some samples that a whiskey friend of mine has sent me. And inside this is supposed to be some really nice samples, including the quite a few batches of different stags. Which my friend wanted me to taste and blindly and decide on which ones I enjoy the most. So let's see. Cool. So those are the two boxes of samples. Let's see what we have here. Oh wow. This one is marked with FGABC. So I have no idea what they are. I'm guessing. Okay, Stagg Junior Blind. Okay, this one is a Stagg Junior Blind. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna keep this ABC. Oh, he's actually put the blinds inside here. I took a picture of the what I had. I didn't put the key in there. So that's cool. I'm going to have to be careful about this. Okay, let me. All right, so we have the Stagg Junior Blind here. There's going to be what 5 different batches of Stagg Junior, and I have no idea what they are. The key is in here. Of course, I'm not going to open that until the end. It's right. So there's 5 different ones. I only have 4 glasses here. Maybe I should get an extra glass. Oh wow, these are actually sealed and they have the colorful caps on them. So that is exciting. This is quite exciting. Wow. Thank you so much, Donnie and Donnie's wife, for this. I'm extra excited to try these. Okay, very cool. Let me just grab one more glass. Right. Okay, we have this here. Okay, so now. Oh wait, this glass is slightly different. Oh well, it's fine. This is all blind anyway. I'm not going to be shuffling anything. All right, so let's pour these samples and see. Okay, we'll have A go into this first one. Ooh, that is cool. I want to leave this propped up here, I think. I'm quite excited to try these, but at the same time, I'm sort of nervous because doing 5 cast strength bourbons at the same time in a tasting, as we've seen in my previous episodes, takes a very long time, and the outcome is not always as I would like it to be, right? So, well, now I guess I'll first start by nosing them to see if there's any differences. As usual, I don't like to taste first, so I nose first all of them, give my impressions, and then go with tasting. So. Okay, so on the nose, this is very much your typical Buffalo Trace mash bill 2. Lots of vanilla and caramel and brown sugar. Very aromatic. There's a little bit of alcohol burn to it. You can definitely say it's proofy. Okay. Very similar on this one. Maybe I get a little bit more oak on this one. But overall, very similar. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Unsurprisingly, they're all pretty similar when it comes to the nose. But this one, somehow this is a little bit more, let's say, mineral. There's like some sort of celery-ness to it. Like as in it was aged in a cellar or something. Okay, let's see. Yeah, interesting. Let me go back to the first one. Was it just like the evolution of the nose? Because yeah, it's just the evolution of my nose. Okay, so on the nose, I have no idea. I mean, they're all pretty much the same to me. I can't really pick any to be favorites or have anything super distinct from the others. I'll do one more the nose, but the reason is when you first start nosing the glass, there's this just the way the nose works. At first you get something, and then you get something else, and then you get something else. So if you do two rounds, you're more likely to kind of catch the glass at different stages of your whatever is happening to your senses in your nose. So let's see. This seems less proofy than the rest of them. Okay. Yeah, very hard to say on a nose, honestly. I don't think there's anything to be said in terms of which one I like more, or if there's one that really is distinct and well, stands out the most. Okay, so I guess we'll have to try it on the palate and see what happens. So lots of flavor, exactly what you would expect from a Buffalo Trace mash bill too. High proof, lots of vanilla and caramel and sugars, and then spiciness, like lots of spice bombs coming through. Um, and yeah, at the end there's a little bit of oakiness that's just kind of like lingers. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think like basically it's what you would expect a Stagg product to be like. I mean, I've had two or three different ones right now, and they've mostly been store picks. So it's yeah. I mean, there's nothing else to be said with that. Okay, well let's go to the second one and see if there's any distinctions from one to the next. This one tasted a bit flatter than the other one. I felt like there's more of a magic marker note to this one that didn't exist in the other one. So between these two, I think definitely I preferred this first one. I'll have to revisit though. And also I gotta be careful again with the palate. It's going to be the same as the nose, because when you go from one to the next, for sure there's going to be like ones that you prefer or prefer less, or sorry, there's going to be ones that as your palate is developing and getting used to the flavors, it's going to change and it's going to perceive them differently. Okay, so let's go on the third one. Hmm. This one has a lot more of the oakiness to it. There's just those like oak tannins, and then the pepperiness on the front is also more interesting. Hmm. I'm gonna have to definitely go back, because this just could be, if I took three sips from one of them, this could be the evolution of one, right? So um, yeah, I typically probably shouldn't have done this like in a five at once, because whenever I do this is a complete disaster. I probably should have done like two or at max three, and then tried another one. Probably had enough sample to do that, but well, let's see. All right, let's go with this one. Hmm. This one reminds me of more of a wild, not a wild turkey, a an Eagle Rare 10. It has a little bit of bitterness to it, compared to the other ones. Um, for sure more oaky, but the oak, but there's also this little bit of a bitterness. So it's like a very high proof Eagle Rare 10. Okay, last but not least. Again, I'm picking up more of the oak on this. So what I'm beginning to conclude is probably my palate's burnt on the sugary notes, and I'm only picking up like the oak and the spicy notes. because as I progressed, I think they got more and more spicy and oaky. Um, okay, so let me cleanse my palate. Okay, so far, even though the experience has been linear, I think this has been my favorite. No, sorry, this one has been my favorite, the first one. But that's because maybe because it was the first round. Okay, so we'll go back now onto this and do another round. So yeah, so it's all getting muddled up, I think, at this point. Um, this, hmm, I think, hmm, I don't know. All right, let me go to the second one. No, definitely, there is a difference in how I perceive these, and for me, this was more enjoyable. Now, why was it more enjoyable? I can't really explain it. I think it's like this has some bitterness that lingers at the end, which is compared to this, which was more like of the sweet flavors, um, and just generally more well-rounded kind of flavors. So yeah, I think between these two, for now, that one. But let's see if this third one is any different. Yeah, it does feel like as I'm going this way, like the oak just is amped up. I mean, the oak on this compared to this and this had almost no oak for some reason. This had like a little bit more oak. This had even more oak. This is super spicy. Holy moly. Yeah, compared to the other ones, this one is like by far the most spicy. It's like really tingling all around. Holy moly, yeah. That's all on the sides of my tongue and the front. It's all tingling. Okay, so just to be sure that that's not like just a palate thing, I'm gonna go back one and try this. Yeah, it's definitely not as spicy. This is like quite spicy. Very interesting. Um, I'm not really sure how old the stags are, and I know the older batches used to be a junior, and then they dropped the junior. But yeah, okay. So and then this last one, I think that's my least favorite of all of them. Yeah, interesting. I like the spice on this. Um, I like the oak on this. It's like the right amount compare, I think. This completely misses any oak at all, actually. Hmm. I don't know. This. I think this is extremely hard to pick. What I should have done probably is some sort of bracket. Um, yeah, this is too hard for me to really, yeah, to really pick my favorite. And at this point, I really don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing. So okay, let's see. What are the options here? I could check what they are, but I think that's just kind of gonna waste the blind because I don't have any conviction on really which one I like more. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a break and then I'm going to come back and I'm gonna try to do like two by two elimination. So yeah, let's take five and I'll see you soon. All right, so I'm back and yeah, I didn't have dinner tonight, and it's kind of late, so I'm, a little bit feeling it. Let's put it that way. But I do wanna make a more. I feel obligated to do a better job. I think I did a very poor job. So let's try to refill these a little bit, so I can try to do my job, which is to at least give at least some preferences. The thing is, even for me, I don't know what my preference is right now because I'm just like all over the place. Um, I think I said this is my least favorite. One of these two was my, you know, uh, more more favorite. But okay, so I guess I'm filling these out enough to just have one last. I'm not gonna nose this time. I'm just going to, you know, uh, taste them. and hopefully I'll be able to pick a favorite. So let's this time go this way, so we'll be a bit more fair. So okay, okay. So the Buffalo Trace mash 2 um, characteristic is very obvious. So let's see. Yeah, I feel like most of the experience on this is being brought by oak and spice. Um, of course, there's that vanilla caramel sweetness, but it is driven mostly by oak and spice. Okay, so let's compare that to this first one. Okay, so when I compare, I think this is too youthful. It actually, the absence of oak makes it feel like it's too youthful, and I have to say that this makes me feel like a little bit. It reminds me a little bit of Benchmark, to be fair. Okay, so I think even though I said this is my least favorite and one of these two is my favorite, I think this actually, when I go head to head between these two, I prefer this one because I think this is youthful. So if I was to guess, I would say this is like the earlier batches when it was more junior. Um, let's go with this. I think this was the one that I thought was my favorite. It definitely has a more distinct note than the other two. Okay, this is the one that says very spicy. So I want to try it next. Compare it to this one. I think between this and this had more complexity. So I should start like basically um, making these more in order. So no, wait, that's gonna confuse me. I should not have done that. All right. Well, it is what it is. Shit. Okay, let's move that back. You gotta have a system, right? Otherwise, otherwise it's all gonna go to shit. All right. Let's see. Um, right. We just did this, and we said this is gonna be the spicy one. Let's see. Is it gonna be super spicy? That's not super spicy. Oh god. Um, this is embarrassing. Oh shit. All right. Um, we'll go for the middle one, whatever that is. That was not enjoyable. It was like too bitter. Okay. Least favorite for sure. But is it just where I am, or is it this? I don't know. Shit. Okay. Well, this was my favorite, as I said. So I am where I am. I just tasted the worst one. So let's see. No, this definitely wasn't bad. This was, yeah. This is still like pleasant, enjoyable. Okay, so I think this is my most preferred. This is my favorite. If I have to pick a least favorite right now, I would say probably this or this. I kind of like the spiciness on this, and this had the right amount of oak. So there's a tiny bit left in there. So let's see. Yeah, it's decent. As you can tell, I'm feeling this. All right, let's see this one. Okay, let's see. Yeah, too much benchmark in this. This is just like benchmark. Benchmark, too young, too benchmark. Okay, palate cleanser. Cool. Let's see. Too much benchmark. Probably, I would say this has got to be last. This also just felt too what? Um, too something. Bitter? I don't know. Yeah, it's not bad. All right. What about this? Yeah, that's kind of nice actually. There's some like cola characteristic to it. Could be because I just had some water. All right. All right. Is this my favorite one? Last try. Yeah. No. There's no contest. I think I know I know for a fact that this is my favorite one. Now, which is my least favorite one? I think this one because it just feels too young. So, favorite, least favorite, pretty decent, probably close to the bottom. I think I'm happy with that. So fuck it, you know, let's do it. Let's do it. Right. Wow. Um, we shall find out what is what. I'm gonna have to do a lot of fast forwarding in this episode because, whew, probably gonna have to beep a lot of stuff out. Okay, wow, this is so elaborate. I'm so lucky to have friends like this, by the way. Oh wow. Okay. A B C D E F G. Wait, there's 6. Oh. All right. Here's the code. I'm missing. I should have checked. There was actually one of the stags that was in the other package. Wow, there's pics here. Okay, so let's see. A. This is the batch 13. B is the Bros Liquor. Okay. So I think this did reasonable. This did reasonable. Okay, this was my least favorite. What was this one? This is the. Oh wow, this is the Roco pick. Interesting. Um, and my favorite was this orange one, which is batch 17. Huh. All right. Well, I think honestly, like, don't take me seriously, obviously, because I I don't think this is like very fair because first of all, I'm really tired. Secondly, I'm just making excuses. Um, yeah, no, um, this was fun for me. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm feeling pretty bad for I don't even know why I'm feeling bad. I'm not feeling bad. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Enjoy life, Shit happens. Yeah. All right. See you next time.